What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. It's a couple days late, but I wanted to do a quick recap of my WrestleMania weekend. I know a lot of you were very interested in knowing what was going on that weekend with the 2K tournament and WrestleMania Axxess and the interviews and WrestleMania itself. I wish I was feeling a little better. I would love to do a vlog right now and kind of just talk about it, but I'm just going to show you some photos and some videos and stuff from the weekend, also with some 2K15 footage, and just kind of talk about the experience and fill you guys in on everything that went on. So, as I'm sure basically everyone knows by now, I was one of the 4 winners of the 2K Tournament of Champions contest, in which you won a trip to WrestleMania, a trip to Axxess, a trip to compete in the tournament in San Jose. The tournament was on Saturday, so I arrived in San Jose on Friday, met with everyone else that won, met with a few other YouTubers. Everyone was super cool, and Friday night we went to the NXT show in San Jose, and that show was absolutely phenomenal. Finn Balor and Adrian Neville, Charlotte and Sasha, we got to see Enzo and Cass, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were there. An amazing, amazing NXT show, without a doubt. I left NXT saying that was the greatest live wrestling event I've ever been to. And I meant that at the time. And we'll get back to that as time goes on. We got out of there at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be at WWE Axxess, the convention center, at about 8 a.m. the next morning. So needless to say, the couple days I was there, I didn't get too much sleep. But I arrive at 8 a.m. at the convention center to compete in the 2K tournament. Now, the 2K tournament was on PS4. As I'm sure most of you know, I play on Xbox One. Not trying to make any excuses. I'm not making excuses whatsoever. I'm just letting you guys know that I got there and I was playing on PS4 for a little bit. I think I got like 2 matches of practice before the tournament actually started, and it was rough. It felt way different. The reversal timing with the triggers was real different. So I knew I was kind of going in at a disadvantage, but I was just going to do whatever I could anyway. And I ended up playing a guy who, not for nothing, but he must play this game in his sleep. he was like, I have no problem saying it. He whooped my ass. I got my ass whooped. He had just the timing down unbelievably. His timing was impeccable. I could barely get any offense in. It was very much a one-sided match. He whooped my ass. He ended up losing later on in the tournament. So it's good that the guy that beat me didn't actually go on and win, to be honest. But honestly, at that point, I wasn't mad. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I wanted the 2K title. I wanted to be able to stand in the ring. I don't know if you guys saw the live stream, but Paige and Dolph and Xavier and Sami Zayn were all standing in the NXT ring. That was at Axxess, and, you know, everyone was competing. Like, I would have loved to have the chance to do that. And I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get a chance to represent Dolph, because the plans had changed from what they were originally supposed to be. Originally, it was going to be the 4 winners, and we were going to team up with our respective superstars, Sami Zayn, Dolph, Paige, and Xavier. So I was going to team up with Dolph, and then 4 winners from Axxess, from the general public, would win and compete against us. That wasn't the case. They didn't want to make it seem like they were just handing the finals to the 4 winners, which I understand. So we had to compete from the beginning. And again, didn't make it to the end, so I didn't have that opportunity to kind of you know, talk to Dolph either about the video or about anything. I was really looking forward to that, and at that point it hadn't happened yet. But stay tuned for the rest of this story, because the story gets a lot better. So that was that. That was Saturday morning. Later that day, I don't know if you guys know who Luigi PS4. I guess he has 3 PS4. I guess it's PS4 now is, but she's another WWE YouTuber. She's super cool, and she had met up with some fans at Axxess, and they were like, oh, we have Hall of Fame tickets, but we're not able to go because we're staying at Axxess. Do you want them? And she was like, yeah, of course, thank you. And she's like, she came around to me, she's like, I got 2 tickets for Hall of Fame. Do you want to come? I was like, yes. I was like, absolutely. So going from having absolutely no plans on Saturday to going to the Hall of Fame, I was there 5 rows back watching the Macho Man Randy Savage get inducted into the Hall of Fame. For me, that was huge. Growing up, a huge fan of the Macho Man. indescribable that whole night. It was an emotional night. A lot of those speeches, especially the Connor stuff. Oh man, the Connor stuff. I was like, okay, don't cry. You're good. Keep it in. Don't cry. But it was amazing. It was a great Hall of Fame. The Bushwhackers were hilarious. Medusa was awesome. Kevin Nash was awesome. The Click reunion was great. Hall of Fame was amazing. I'd never been to a Hall of Fame ceremony before. It was just flat out awesome. From there, the night got even better, believe it or not, because Saturday night we were invited to a party at the hotel with a bunch of WWE superstars, a bunch of WWE corporate team, and a lot of the 2K team members. This was huge. I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram. I posted a picture of myself and Big E and Ryback. I met Zack Ryder, Bret Hart. It's just an amazing night. Just kind of got to shoot the shit with the other YouTubers that were there and just kind of be there in that atmosphere, and it was amazing. Also that night, I look over at the bar, and like meanwhile, yes, I'm a huge wrestling fan, but anytime I do something, anywhere I go, I try to represent myself as professionally as possible. I'm not running up to these like WWE guys like, oh my god, let me get a picture. Like that's the furthest thing from my mind. Like I want to make sure that I'm looked at as a professional, because that's something that's very important to me. I want to be invited back to these things. I want to be part of these things consistently going forward. And if I go there and make an ass of myself, that's not going to happen. So I see Dolph over at the bar. I'm like, okay, this is I gotta say something. Like I wanted to know if he saw my video. I wanted to just have that just that recognition from him. Just to say, either, oh yeah, I saw your video, it was cool. Like that's all I needed. That's all I wanted. That's what I wanted from the beginning when I found out I was representing him. Before the plans changed, before they said, oh, you're not gonna actually meet the superstars, you have to compete in the tournament, blah blah blah. I was disappointed because I wasn't gonna get to have that opportunity to just either pick his brain or just see what he thought about it. So I was very disappointed about that going into the whole event. But then we get here Saturday night, and I'm like, okay, this is my shot. So Luge actually went up to him first because they were interacting a little bit during the finals of the actual tournament. So she goes up to him first, and she's like, hey, you remember me, blah blah blah. He was like, yeah, you were in the game tournament, blah blah. And then I couldn't exactly hear what she was saying, but then I started walking over, and she started talking about me. And he looks over at me, and he starts nodding his head like, oh my god, yes. And I came over to him. I was like, I don't know if you had a chance to see the video, man, but I was hoping that you would have an opportunity to check it out. And he immediately said, oh my god, dude, I favorited it right away. I thought it was awesome. I forwarded it on to all the people that I possibly could. Everyone was tweeting me about it, so I passed it along and blah blah blah. He's like, I'm not sure what happened from there, but I did whatever I could to pass it forward, and it was great. And he just looked me straight up. He said, but regardless, thank you. Like, I appreciate you making the video. And he shook my hand and thanked me for making that for him. And I said, obviously, dude, you're welcome. And I talked for a couple more seconds. I wished him good luck at Mania the next day, and that was that. And then my brain just exploded. Again, I didn't want to come up to him like this big, huge fan. Like I wanted that opportunity to just say, listen, man, I took that seriously. I take everything I do seriously, and I hoped you had a chance to see it. And what did you think about it? And at the very least, I hoped he would just be like, oh, it was cool. But he actually he thanked me for it. Like he leveled with me for a second and thanked me for creating that video for him. He complimented it. He complimented me. He passed it along as much as he could. Obviously, it was the reason that a lot of people saw that since I ended up winning that contest. And it was huge. Like that, I didn't ask for a picture. I didn't go any further than that. Just having that opportunity was amazing. Like that meant a lot to me. That if the weekend ended right there, I would have been absolutely satisfied. That was just it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and I appreciated the fact that he didn't just look at me as just some fan. Like he leveled with me for a bit. Which was awesome and was more than I could. I got exactly what I wanted, and I'm good. You know what I mean? So it gets no better than that. So finally, Saturday night's over. Sunday, the big day, WrestleMania. We get there. 2K was awesome enough to get us sweet seats, second level sweet seats for WrestleMania, and I lost my voice. WrestleMania like I said, the NXT show at that point was the greatest live wrestling event I've ever been to. And then I went to WrestleMania 31. And the people I was with, the show itself, the reactions from everybody, I lost my voice. I'm still feeling the effects from it. I got sick from it, but I don't even care. WrestleMania 31 was the best live wrestling event I've ever been to in my entire life. Seeing Undertaker come back. Seeing Triple H's amazing friggin' entrance. The most phenomenal entrance I've seen from him probably ever. The DX NWO segment. Seth Rollins and Randy Orton match with the RKO was phenomenal. The ladder match was amazing. The Divas match was great. Rusev coming out in a goddamn tank. You know, just that match was great. Like I said, Taker Wyatt. Taker goes 22-1. And then Brock and Roman for the title. The crowd was so into that match. And I saw friggin' Seth Rollins cash in Money in the Bank and win the damn title. And I lost my shit. I was going crazy. I always wanted to see a live cash in. And it happened at WrestleMania. And Seth friggin' Rollins, I was hoping that would happen. I was so happy for him. He's, you know, people... And I see this a lot in the comment section. Like I give Seth props a lot in my videos. And people, oh, why do you like him? He's a sellout and he's a heel. Blah, like, just chill with that for a second. Like, he's probably the hardest working person next to Cena on that roster. He's been busting his ass for years. He's an incredible athlete, an incredible worker. He's a great talker. He's the man. He's the man. And he deserved that title, and he finally has it. And I really hope that his reign is going to be quite long with that title. I very much would like to see where he can go on his own. And WrestleMania ended, and that was it. Flew back home the next day, and the weekend was complete. Oh, I completely forgot. Friday before NXT, I had the opportunity to interview Luke Harper, which I have already uploaded. I hope you guys got a chance to see that. We talked to Scott Hall, talked to Mark Henry, and met a few other people at Axxess. I got some, WWE PR people, talked with a bunch of them, and everyone was great. The people that work for WWE are great. The whole Friday Axxess experience was amazing. I can't believe I left out the damn Luke Harper interview. So much going on that it's hard to keep everything. Man, I'm running out of words. You know what I mean? Usually it's easier for me to just talk for minutes and hours and days straight, but I'm at a loss for words. It was the most incredible weekend. I can't thank 2K enough for the opportunity. They confirmed with me that there will be more opportunities like this for me in the future. They let me know that they appreciate what I do for them, obviously with the content and with everything I do for the WWE games community, and just having the opportunity that weekend to work. Even in a small capacity, even in a video game tournament at Axxess, but being able to work with WWE in some way, shape, or form, even on a small scale like that, was amazing, and it was an opportunity I've been looking for a long time. And hopefully, this is only the beginning. And I promise you that it will only be the beginning, because that's how I do things. I will make sure this is not the last time. There's gonna be plenty more opportunities in the future, and I can't wait to share them with you. And I can't finish this video off without saying thank you to you guys for promoting that video, for liking the video, for sharing the video, for sharing all my videos, liking all my videos, all the support you guys give me. Just as an entertainer, not even as just, a WWE commentator guy, whatever, just me as a person and the endeavors that I'm trying to strive towards, and the things I do beyond YouTube and beyond, just wrestling, gaming stuff. You guys know the work and the time that I put into this and how important everything I do is and how seriously I take everything, and the support you guys give me is phenomenal. I met, actually, I didn't get to get anybody's name, but I did meet a few fans at Axxess who were super excited to see me, and it made me feel just absolutely great. One young kid came up to me with a Money in the Bank briefcase, and he called me Mr. Danker. It was insane. Mr. Danker, oh, it's so great to meet you, blah, blah, love your videos, all that kind of stuff. I was like, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that, and everything. It was crazy. And someone else started hyperventilating when they said it was a crazy weekend. It was by far a crazy weekend, and like I said, it's only the beginning. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'm gonna stop rambling now. That's it. Like I said, I've said this a couple times, but I want to make sure I reiterate it. I'm going to be away this week, but there will be videos. So if you don't see me as active on Twitter or in the comment section, I will be very soon in a few days. I got a little vacation going on right now, which I'm very much looking forward to. I got a couple days to just kind of unwind and refocus. And as soon as I get back, you guys are going to see some shit. You guys are going to see some shit. Aside of me, if you thought I busted my ass before, man, wait till I settle a little bit, refocus, and get back to the grind. It's about to be real. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe now for more if you're not subscribed already. Also subscribe to my vlog channel, youtube.com/dankvlogs. That will be active going forward. Not gonna be too much wrestling or gaming stuff on that. Probably no gaming stuff at all on that. Maybe some wrestling here and there, but that's gonna be more personal life stuff, career stuff. You know, advice things and just general random videos, just awesome stuff. So thank you guys again for all your support. I appreciate you. Follow me on Twitter at IamTheDank, and I'll see you soon.